with your top waters, figuring out your cadence, and it's for that day. Just because you caught them on one cadence before, sure, start out doing it, but you may have to change that cadence throughout the day, or you may have to change it right off the bat. You don't have a ripple, but you see how that was all choppy and everything in that video? That's what clicked in my head to take that top water out and throw that top water. That Vixen has a cupped end a little bit, if you ever seen one, like even a sexy dog has a cupped end, but not like that one did. So I took that, plus, it's a good sized bait, and they were chasing them, what the heck were they? I don't know, some kind of bait fish they was chasing up onto this shallow flat that I seen them. That's how I found them at practice. And them suckers were big. When I watched a 7-pounder chase this one around, holy cow. That was actually the first day of the tournament. I tried to get her. Second day, that's when I busted out the yellow magic, and I popped one, and it smoked it. I thought it was hers, a 3-pounder. I thought I got it because she's chasing that thing all around. So I know they was pushing shad up onto that little shelf into the grass bed. And that I knew was going to draw them. There's only 3-4 foot of water right there. And just with them waves and everything, I wanted that cupped end, not like a spook. Spook doesn't have a cupped end at all. So it's going to throw water, it's going to spit water, and it's going to be loud. And I knew just that's something needed in that kind of conditions to draw them up. So when they're on bait, that bone color is hard to beat. Yeah, without a doubt. So the more aggressive the conditions are, the more you can get away with an aggressive bait like that. If not, go down to a 0 spook junior or something that's a little more subtle for a little bit calmer conditions. But you seen that one where the chop was going pretty good, and I was snapping that thing, So the big thing with the walking bait that I've noticed over the years is find your cadence. I'm telling you, the slightest cadence change can make a world of difference for you. And that what I mean by that is slowing down, speeding up, varying your speed. I remember one time I had a bunch of bait fish in a pocket, and I forget where I was. I think it was at Kerr. And man, them fish were suspended up there. They were blasting bait. I couldn't get them to freaking touch nothing. It was blowing my mind. And I was still learning the deal. This is going years back. And I'd walk that bait right over them. Would not touch it, man. And it was just absolutely blowing my mind. So I fired it back out there. I'd walk it and I'd stop it. And then I'd walk it again and I'd stop it. But the whole time I'm doing this. I'm walking that bait, just like you normally would. Well, hell, I fired it out there, and I had a fish blow up in between where I threw it and where I was going. So as I walked it, he blows up on bait, and I start pop, 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 trying to catch up to him. My God, did they cream that bait. It's like a topwater reaction bait now. Because when I sped that up, and I went on from there, you fire that bait out, I wore my butt out, man, because it was like crack, 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 boom. They'd eat that thing so hard, but it's a topwater reaction bite now. We didn't have a lot of ripple on the water, but they were still feeding on bait, so now you're tricking them. They're going to eat that topwater, but you're making them react to it now. So that's the same thing of slowing down. Try it. If you know they're up there, they're suspended, they're on bait, or they're not, even if you fish across treetops or something like that, try changing the cadence up, and it can make a night and day difference. And I've used that throughout the years from when I learned that 10 years ago.
It's Mike Iaconelli. This is Bass U TV.
Here's what's awesome about Bass U TV.
You get the top instructors.
You will learn things at Bass U that you will learn nowhere else.
We take the mystery and the myths out of bass fishing.
Real tools that help you catch more fish consistently.
At Bass U TV, shoes are optional.
And I like turtles.
And that's why you want to check out Bass U TV.
Join the Bass U family.
Welcome to Bass U TV.